I'm Jas.
And I'm Serena.
We quit our jobs, cancelled our wedding, and are using our wedding fund to travel the world.
People might think we're crazy, and maybe we are.
Never come here. Never.
Things won't always go to plan.
But that's what life's about.
Experiences, for better
Or for worse.
We'll face our fears and rediscover what life is all about.
And we invite you to join us on our wild adventures.
As we travel through this magical country.
What's going on, everyone? It's Jas, and welcome back to another video. So, in the last video you saw that we left Koh Lanta, and in this video we are headed to Koh Samui. Yeah, so we've arrived at Surat Thani. Don't know if you can hear me, but the last time I came to Thailand, I did not come to this pier. I did not get on a boat that's this fancy. They're offering massages on this boat. There's a mini mart on this boat. It's huge. The last boat I went on was like a wooden shack floating, and it was just little mattresses on the floor, and it was really, yeah, it was different, way different from this. So yeah, this is interesting, very, very interesting. But we're on our way to Koh Samui. So we arrived in this area called Chawang, and we checked into this really nice accommodation. It had all the usual great stuff, like a really nice bed, you know, good lounge area, good storage space, really nice bathroom, even had a pretty nice pool. So we did our usual thing. After we checked in, we decided to go out and walk around the town, look at all the different accommodation in the area. When we started walking around, that's when we realized that we ran into a bit of a problem. The accommodation was so far from everything. Like, it was at least a half an hour, 40-minute walk to the main area. Secondly, didn't like the area. It was just really empty, but bear in mind, we went during the pandemic time, so everything was empty at the time. So that's probably why. But secondly, there was a lot of like, I don't know, girly bars and kind of creepy old dudes everywhere. It just felt a bit seedy, and we didn't really like it. Yeah, I know there was like some nice bars that had all the backpackers and stuff that we're going to, but the rest of the area, besides those like couple of hostels that people went to like party, wasn't really good. I don't really like it. So then what we did was we Googled some nice places around Koh Samui, and we went to a place called Fisherman's Village, and we found this really cute accommodation. So we walked in, put our deposit down, went back to our accommodation. The next morning we had this really nice breakfast that was on like this beachfront, and the beach was absolutely gorgeous. It was insane. And then we made our way to our next accommodation, which is this place called the Waterfront Hotel, I believe it was called, or Waterfront Bungalows or something like that, in Fisherman's Village. Really lovely accommodation. It was like this own little bungalow. Had a good, had a really nice bed. Again, good storage, nice bathroom. Had this lovely balcony area where we could just sit out, like a front garden area. And it was right on the beach. It had a nice pool as well, but actually no, wait. The pool was a bit dirty. We didn't actually use it because there was a lot of like dead bugs in there. Doesn't look very far, but that is Koh Phangan, where the full moon party happens. It's only a 25-minute speedboat, or like an hour normal boat. But yeah, just there. Isn't that cool? So then we basically chilled for that day. The next day we decided to go out and rent a moped, which we got from a place called Eden, I believe it was called. You'll see in the video.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is the lovely lady who I rented the moped from. And what was the name of your company? Cheetah. CT Motors. So if you ever need to rent a moped, come over to Eden Bungalows and what was your name again? Eve will rent you a beautiful motorbike, and the amazing thing is the bikes are brand new and the helmets are all new. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
You know where to come. It was a really nice scooter. It was like 150cc, so it was nice and powerful. It was brand new. It had like keyless start, all this kind of stuff. It was really cool. And they had brand new helmets, which was brilliant. Like we peeled the plastic off them and everything. Like it was like all fresh. So that day we also did a visa run because we needed to get a visa extension, and didn't film that though, unfortunately. But yeah, we did our visa run, and then we went to a place called Big Buddha. I don't know if you're allowed to take them up with you. So we're at the Big Buddha in Koh Samui, and I'm really struggling to film because the sun sets right behind the Big Buddha, and the problem is we've come at like 4 o'clock, so the sun's quite high but directly sort of in eye shot with Big Buddha. So if I just point the camera there, everything's blown out. So I'll see what I can do, but the footage probably won't be that great. Big Buddha is very impressive. The floor is extremely hot. I will say that the view from up here is actually really nice. You do get a gorgeous view looking out. Do you know what? Koh Samui is actually a very, very pretty island. It is the 3rd biggest island in Thailand, and there is a lot to see. It's unfortunate that we're not staying here for too long, but we've got other things that we've prioritised a little bit. But I reckon you could stay like a week or 2 here, maybe. I'm not sure, but yeah. It's nice. Me and Serena have said one thing though. We are extremely happy that we've come here by ourselves and not with like a tour group, because it's just so refreshing to be able to come here without being rushed and being said, oh, you've got 20 minutes to see this, you got half an hour to see that. Instead now we can take our time and really appreciate this place, because it is gorgeous. There's crazy amounts of detail. Like everywhere you look, there's something new, and it also allows me to film and things like that. But yeah, definitely hiring a moped and taking yourself around, or hiring a car if you don't feel as safe on a moped, or even just pay for taxis. Yeah, do it in your own time. Don't do it with a tour. This is just so much better. So much better. But this place is incredible. There's a definite difference between this one and the one that we saw in Phuket, because the one in Phuket is still currently being, well, as you know, it's still under construction, and there's no shops, no nothing. Whereas here, it's a bit weird. It's like, yeah, there's just like market stalls everywhere. And the only thing that feels weird is the market stalls that's within sort of the shrine gates. I don't think that they should have it, but I guess they have it here because people don't wear the appropriate clothing. You know, you can't wear vests, you can't wear shorts that are like higher than mid-thigh kind of thing. You need to come up to your knees. But yeah, it's a bit weird, just different compared to the last place. But it's still nice though. After the Big Buddha, we made our way down to our next destination, which was recommended to us by a friend called Aidan Seb. Well, actually, they recommended it to us. We wasn't meant to be going there. We started driving down, and then we kind of drove by it. And I saw this big red temple, and I was like, whoa, wait a second. Didn't Aidan and Seb tell us to go see the red temple because it was amazing? So we pulled over, turned around, went in there, and it was incredible.
So we've arrived at what I'm going to call the Red Temple, because I can't say the name. It's just too long and I don't want to butcher it. But this entire temple is made of terracotta and it's incredible. There's so much detail everywhere, all over the walls, everything, and apparently the walls are depicting warrior battles and like with sea monsters, things like that as well, so it's incredible.
After that, it got a bit late, so we decided to head back to the accommodation and just chill. So the next episode, we're going to show you Koh Samui at night. It's going to be a really cool video. We've got like all the fire dancers and everything like that. But I'll give you a little sneak peek of what's to come. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.